Hello everybody. Today I want to do a tutorial on how to make something similar to this, a baluster or something that it is using the Revolve component. So what I do is I come into New in the Family section, and you can choose from a wide variety of models. So you could do anything of these really. For this, I'm going to do a baluster, or however you pronounce that, baluster post. So you can see over here the different. It's kind of small, but you can see the different dimension lines, and so I'm going to do this one and click open. And if my computer is quick enough, it should load. Awesome. Okay, so in this you have three views. You have a view 1, which always kind of disappears. You have a reference level, and then a left view. So normally, it defaults at 2'6", but it also gives you a little bit up here to play with if you want to add a ball or a shape at the top of your baluster. And so what I like to do is I like to start with extrusions. So for this, you can say, you could pick a plane and then pick that, and then it'll give you this, which it either reflects on your, or it either opens up on your reflected level or your reflected ceiling plan. So we're going to do the reflected level, open view, and that'll put us into here. So let's say we want to make our baluster 4" by, well, let's do a bigger one. Let's do a 6x6. So how I like to start is I like to come out half. So if we're doing a 6x6, that'd be 3, and then go up 3 inches. Then you can go over 6, and then 6 again, and then back. So there is our base of our baluster. So you can click OK, and if you come back to the left, this is our 6x6. So it starts out being very tall. So what I want to do is I want to measure, and it can be whatever you want. I kind of like to stick to more square dimensions, and for some reason my computer doesn't like when I do this, though it could be. Let me try something. So nope, that still doesn't like it. Anyways, the majority of the time I like to try to get it as close to square as possible, but like I said, you can do it however you want. 6 3/16, that's close, I guess. So now, if you come to your, reference plane, you have that, and then you could even open up a 3D view. So actually, I think, reference 1 is your 3-dimensional view, so we don't need this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a revolve. And to do that, you open up your Create tab, and then there's this button right here for solid revolve. Click on that, and then again you want to click a plane, or pick a line to use as a work plane. So we'll pick a line, maybe not. So we'll pick a plane, and then now it'll do front and back, which front and back is the exact same as left and right. It's just left, right, front, back. So we'll just open it there. And so let's so here's your dimension, but it's shown from a different angle. So what you want to do is you want your line to be drawn there. As you can see up here, there's boundary line and axis line. We'll get to the axis line in a second. But for now, we're going to draw the boundary line. So just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to draw some funky little shapes. And you'll kind of see how it plays into the rest here in a second. Yeah, that's going to be kind of funny looking, but sure, we'll do something like that. So now, what you want to do is you want to close it. And if you have lines that are sticking up, you'll want to use your trim tool. So for example, if this line came a little bit too far up, I'd want to come to my trim tool and then trim that line out of there. But I guess it's not going to do it because it's its own line. So if I did something like that, I'd want to use the trim tool and trim that piece out. So this is our base. So let's actually extend this all the way up to the second line. And just again, for kicks and giggles, we're gonna do a square top. And you can do your square top until it hits this line, and then what you're gonna want to do again is to trim that, so you have a profile view of what you want. So now that we got this done, we want to do our axis line now. So when you click on axis line, you can draw an axis line, or you can pick a line. In this case, we're going to pick a line, which we want to pick this axis line. I'm just going to extend that up. So now, what that's going to do is it's going to take our profile that we've drawn and rotate it around this axis line. So we can hit OK. And I said that I want to have a square top. But when you look at it in your three-dimensional view, it's not a square. The edges are square, but it's a cylinder. And so you can do a lot of different things with this method. You can do balusters, you can do columns, you can do decorative artwork if you wanted to. And that is the basics for how to use the Revolve tool while creating a family. Thanks for watching.